today's episode, I'm taking you to the Vendée region of France to explore a place with a story of rebellion, faith, and sacrifice. This wasn't just a home. It was a refuge, a battleground, and a symbol of one man's struggle to hold on to what he believed in. Welcome to the home of Francois de Charette. Built in the late 1700s, the estate sat like a jewel in the Vendée countryside, its stone walls reflecting centuries of peace. At the time, it was surrounded by moats and manicured gardens. It was a sanctuary for a man who had spent years chasing horizons across foreign seas. After leaving the Navy in 1789, he married Marie-Angélique Josnet de la Dussadère and retreated to this quiet corner of France, thinking perhaps he could leave behind the military and live in peace. But the world was changing. The revolution began in 1789, and by the early 1790s, it reached even the farmlands of Vendée. The monarchy collapsed. The Catholic Church, Charette's faith, his anchor, was dismantled. The old way of life fell apart, and in its place rose a tide of chaos and persecution. For a while, Charette stayed quiet, tending to his estate and trying to ignore the growing tension around him. And in 1792, their son, Louis Athanase, was born. A moment of joy in an increasingly unstable world. But the storm was coming, and even the stone walls of his home couldn't keep it out. It was March 14th, 1793. A group of peasants stood outside the gates of Charette's home. Farmers, laborers, men with dirt under their nails and desperation in their eyes. The revolutionaries in Paris had ordered them to fight for a cause they despised, for a government that had betrayed their faith in their king. As their voices rose, pleading for a leader, something inside him shifted. And by nightfall, Charette had made his decision. His estate was no longer a refuge. It was now a headquarters, a place where rebellion was born. The Vendée ignited. Under Charette's command, farmers became soldiers and villages became fortresses. Charette was unpredictable, part strategist, part madman. He struck quickly and disappeared into the forests. His men called him fearless, but his enemies called him dangerous, and they responded with fire. The infernal columns marched through the Vendée, burning villages and slaughtering civilians. His home was abandoned as Charette's forces scattered, fighting in shadows and refusing to surrender. But in 1794, as revolutionary forces swept through the region, Louis Athanase died while his mother hid in a farmhouse near Machecoul, fleeing from persecution. The grief of his newborn son hardened something inside him, and even as the war turned against him, Charette held firm. By 1796, the rebellion was crumbling. Charette was hunted and betrayed. When they finally captured him in the forest near La Batterie, he didn't bow his head. Even in chains, he carried himself like a commander. At just 32 years old, facing the firing squad on March 29, 1796, he stood tall. The guns fired, and the rebellion lost its leader. His arrest and execution marked the end of the war in the Vendée. For years after Charette's death, the castle sat abandoned. But in the mid-1800s, a wealthy politician moved in, bringing new life into the castle and beginning a long family lineage that would call it home. In 1975, the chateau was declared a historical monument as the family still lived there. But even that chapter came to an end. In 1998, the last known member of the family passed away, leaving the castle abandoned yet again. Today, it stands frozen in time, its stones heavy with memory. And as for the Vendée, Charette's legacy is still very much alive. Walking through these towns, it's clear that history hasn't faded and the faith is still standing to this day. So now join me as we explore this forgotten mansion and uncover the traces of the man who once called this place home. Together, we'll step into the echoes of the past and walk through the halls where history was made. So I've already walked around and upstairs to this castle, and oh my God, is this amazing. So without further ado, let's begin this incredible exploration. Okay, so we're on the 3rd floor of this place, and it looks like there's all bedrooms up here. But look at the furniture. And this, at one point, was probably either one of the relatives or one of the many residents that's lived here throughout the years. I mean, what a way to start off an exploration. This is literally the first bedroom to this huge castle, and there's so much to look at. Like, look at this. It's an old jewelry box, it looks like. Imagine your little earrings, necklaces, rings all going here. And I love this green velvet that's on it, and this pearl inlay that's in this piece. So much high quality stuff that's in this castle. And no telling how long so many of these pieces have been here. These castles were originally built in like the 17th century, but then over the years, people have come and gone, repurposed the place. And you can see here, electricity was never installed inside the wall, but they routed it on the outside, all throughout this building, because obviously it wasn't built with electricity. And here is the grand staircase. Look how far it goes down. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but the wind is howling in this place. And doors are opening and slamming. So if you hear a lot of noise going on in the background, that's what it is. All this amazing artwork. And this chandelier. As you can see, this is a big castle. It's a really long hallway. I mean, guys, everywhere you look in this place, there's treasure. Look at this. Also, the wallpaper in here is so beautiful. In every single room, it has its own personality. And like I said, there's treasure just scattered around this whole place. A box full of shoes. It's all children's shoes. Must have been one of the little girls that lived here at one point. Oh, this is cool. Looks like an old chandelier shade, or maybe a lampshade. Dang, this thing is heavy. It seems like it's made out of plaster. I cannot wait to see what all we find in this place. And a little sink. Look at this. The soap still out on the shelf next to the sink. And the wardrobe. Check it out. There's still clothes in here. Look at this. It's a Boulder Kawasaki Club. Not really sure. There's not a name on it, but it looks like it's a little boy's jacket. And this beautiful granite fireplace. Incredible. There's so many fireplaces in here, guys. I love this chandelier hanging up top. Wonder who this is. And there's so much black mold. All mold here. Lots of decay in this place. And here we have the servant stairs. Oh, and check this out. Look at this old fire extinguisher. I've never seen one of these. That's incredible. Just artifacts on artifacts in here. Even stuffed away in the little nooks and crannies. The little closets. There's just so many artifacts. I mean, guys, there's no telling how old some of this stuff is. Let's go into this bedroom here. Looks like we have a nice, humble bedroom. It's an empty wardrobe. It's a very simple looking wardrobe, but then when you get up close to it, there's these little golden details. And this detail up top, hand carved, of course. And it looks like these bed frames are also matching to the wardrobe. Of course, we have another granite fireplace. This place has no shortage of fireplaces. Of course, we got a bathroom here. This bedroom. And again, some artifacts still left behind. And is this a closet? It's very rare to find a closet in an old castle. They must have built this on. Okay, we have yet another bathroom here. I don't know why there's two bathrooms in this one bedroom. It's very interesting. The floor looks pretty shaky right there. So we'll keep going this way. Further into the house toward the front. And you can see how big this place is. I mean, it just keeps going, guys. This is quite possibly the largest castle I've ever been in my life. It is definitely the best castle, and you'll see what I mean soon. This is incredible. So many antiques. All these pieces left inside this place. And look how this floor is broken. And that is a drop off going way down there. So I'm having to be very careful. Check it out, I'm stepping on the beam here. And honestly, guys, I don't want to go any further into this bathroom, but we are now in the turret of this castle in the right wing. You can see how the room is cylindrical like this. No big deal, just standing inside of a turret of a castle. Very simple chandelier. And off from this room was a tiny room. I feel like this right here was a kid's room, judging from the small bed, the tiny room that it's in. Maybe this was the mother of whatever kid lived in this room. Or maybe this was right here. Maybe it was the maid. Maybe it was the grandmother. this. I've never seen this before. Inside this closet is like a wash area. You can wash your hands in this bowl. Put your little soap there. You got a candle holder here. Incredible. And a tiny mirror here. And I love this china. If anyone recognizes the bottom of this china, let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of you have requested to see the bottom of the china. So there you go. Okay, let's venture on, shall we? I think this door goes to, yeah, this door goes right back to where we came from. Now, let's go into this room where a lot of the wind noise is coming from. Oh my God, guys, look at this. And a marble fireplace. And look at this painting. Such a shame. All that is bird poop on this painting. It's incredible how preserved this room is. Obviously, there's a lot of decay falling all around it, but it looks like it's been left untouched for years. And this beautiful wardrobe, look at this. All hand carved. I mean, this is incredible, guys. Like, what is this even used for? A very old crucifix. Like I said, all the pieces in here are so old. And look at this beautiful wallpaper. Of course, here we have another bathroom, a small cylindrical bathroom. Even in the bathroom, there's red details bordering the walls. And right here was a stairway to the balcony. But I'm not gonna go out there because these shutters have been fixed shut. You can hear the wind howling now. We have another toilet here, which is interesting because the toilet was on the other side and now we have a sink on this side. So basically, you have to walk across here to wash your hands. And I bet you this incredible chandelier at one time was hanging on the ceiling of this room. Imagine one point maybe some old plants came out of there. Lots of architectural artwork. Of course, the French love their architecture. All right, coming through here, we got another bedroom, but check this out. This right here is a collapsed ceiling, believe it or not. You can see it all right there, and I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. But guys, get ready, because this bedroom is mind-blowing. Of course, we have a marble fireplace. Look at this. This is wild. It's a complete time capsule in here. And all this beautiful matching furniture in here. I've never seen a room like this in my life. But check this out. This is what I mean. The ceiling is all falling down. This old material all coming down into the room. And look, this is all hand-carved details on this bed. It's incredible. Bed perfectly made still. There's no telling how long this room has been sitting abandoned like this. Wallpaper is incredible. Such beautiful pieces in here with such amazing detail. And this green granite. The color choices are incredible. Looks like a history book. Man, this wind is wild. Check this out. Look at this old military hat. If anyone knows what era this hat is from, let me know in the comments below. If I had to guess, I'd say this is World War I. I mean, this right here is an artifact. And it's just in this house like this. Let's go further along. It looks like we're in the left wing turret. Of course, we have a huge bathroom in here for the lady who lived in whatever bedroom this is. Oh, and look at this above the fireplace. This small painting. All these little details, if you don't look closely, you'll miss them. Already, my mind is absolutely blown, and we haven't even seen the second floor. All right, looks like it's now time to make our way downstairs, down this grand staircase. It's so dark today, very gloomy, rainy outside. It's a perfect day to explore an abandoned castle. And check out the chandelier here. Lots of masculine features in this house. And we're about to get to even more masculine as we go further down. I love how solid this stairway is. There's nothing really elegant about it at all. Oh, check this out. We have taxidermied deer heads. I imagine the deer that are hanging up on this wall were hunted right here on this property years and years ago. Wow. This room. Oh, and look at this. It's like a deer hoof. So strange. It's just nailed to this piece of wood. So brutal. Oh, check this out. Beautiful pink mirror. And look how it matches the pink accents in the wallpaper. So so neat. There's so much religious memorabilia. Speaking of religious memorabilia, incredible. It's like literally everywhere you look, there's something to see. Guys, this looks like an old crown. Or maybe it's the base of a lamp or something. Check this out, all these old writing pens in this ink tray. We got some stamps here. And it looks like this right here is a Bible. And 2 small beds. So I imagine this right here was a children's room. So if this was a children's room, the parents' room must be close by. Yeah, just a little bit of remnants of the kids that used to live here. It's a character from Popeye, I believe. Oh my God, guys. We've now entered into the purple room. Here is the parents' bedroom. This is incredible. More religious books here. It looks like these right here were doll outfits behind this glass case. Maybe an old jewelry box here. And a lot of these pieces probably don't open anymore because they're waterlogged from years of humidity. Oh, look at this vanity. Oh my God. Even a purple perfume bottle to match the room. Look at this, all these little purple accents on this. Of course, we have another crucifix here. Like we see all over the house. This is almost like a shrine. Oh, this is amazing. And guys, this piece is so old. I mean, look at the details. They were all hand carved. And a matching daybed. Perfectly matching all the pieces in this room. I mean, people would give thousands to have this in their home. Got some more bedding in here. Bunch of old newspapers. I mean, look at this, guys. This is old mail. I don't see a date on it. I mean, I could go through every nook and cranny of this home and never see it all. And look at this. This is from 1915. This beautiful wallpaper. And check this out, guys. It's someone's diploma from Paris in 1882. So many tiny details everywhere. Check this out, even the crucifix up above. Even that's purple. This is interesting. This guy looks out of place. In this very clearly Christian home. Looks like it's a book about plants. I think it's a medical book. This marble fireplace. I mean, guys, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of artifacts in this place. And I wonder who this is. Check it out. It's dated for 1918. Wow. And this is an old portrait. Looks like from the 1920s, judging by her hair. I love this. A closet full of trinkets and goodies. I mean, look at this. This is a porcelain portrait. So much religious memorabilia in here. Oh my God, this is like an antique store, guys. I mean, so many artifacts all in this place. But no telling what's in all these books and these documents here. Maybe old records, tax records, maybe old letters. Definitely going through a museum. Check this out. It's a book on Notre Dame. It looks like we're going through a maze of closets now. Now finding gentlemen's clothes. I mean, so much vintage clothes in here. A pair of shoes here. They'll tell you how old those are. More wardrobes here. It looks like there's some hat boxes up there up top that I can't reach. Looks like there's a hat box here. I wonder what's in this one. Look at this very old, really nice hat. I've never seen anything like this in my life, guys. This is honestly probably one of the top places I've ever explored in my life. It says Marie Magdalene. What's in it? What's in the box? It looks like we have a wedding gown. It definitely looks like a wedding gown in there. It's wild that someone got married in this, and now it's just sitting in an abandoned castle in the middle of France. Like I said, we'll never be able to see it all. We'll be here for an eternity. Usually it's pretty ransacked or cleared out, but this one is like, I mean, it is full of the original owner's stuff. Look at all this artwork that's been packed up. Looks like maybe they attempted to try to clear this place out at one point, I don't know. And what's this? If you guys know what this is, let me know in the comments below. This is a very interesting looking suitcase. So cool. Maybe this is an old doctor's kit. I could see it being that for sure. Some type of like powdery substance in this. I mean, this is crazy. So we got a shotgun shell to kill all the vampires. This is a vampire kit, for sure. Now we're on the second level down of the turret. Once again, another bathroom, another balcony, and another sink over here. Just like we saw upstairs in the room directly above us. I mean, there's no telling what's buried underneath here. I can't believe all this stuff is just left behind. I mean, there's artifacts everywhere. I mean, speaking of which, look at this. This right here is a sword sheath. Maybe something from, I don't know, say World War I. Too bad the original sword isn't inside of it. You got a baby crib at the foot of the bed. We got a big bathroom in here. Look at all this condensation on the window. That is how much moisture is in this house. Not good. Not good at all. Come check this out. It looks like an old canteen. Oh, there's still some liquid in it. Wow. Doesn't smell like anything. I think that's probably water. Some more very old toys. And this is the main foyer when you walk in the back door up the stairs. This is what you see. You can see up here the chandelier has been taken out. But look at all this storage. And all these shotgun shells. Very old cartons here.
There's Jeremy Stores.
We got Carter here.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? What do you think?
I think this place is the best castle we've ever seen.
Yeah, hands down. It is absolutely the best castle I've ever been inside of. So check this out. It looks like there's all this artwork in these boxes. Old bed frame here. This is all artifacts wrapped up in these boxes. Probably old mirrors, picture frames, paintings. Look at this one. This one's been wrapped up real nice. These boxes here as well. I mean, guys, there's probably thousands of dollars worth of antiques just in this one room alone. It's like, why did they wrap all this stuff up and then just leave it like this? I would say it was for storage, but I mean, guys, this stuff has been left here for years now. I think it's all forgotten about. Wow. It's the artist's name here at the bottom. It says Paris. Let's see what's in this back nook back here. This picture frame has been broken. Imagine it hung up on the wall and it fell from the wind or something one day. I love this wallpaper. Even in this little nook of a hallway. Speaking of wallpaper, we got wallpaper samples. I mean, look at this. This is a big fat roll of this stuff. All these books. Looks like most of these books are children's books. This is wild. This one is called Night Book of Party Games. Look, this one's in English. It's the first English book I've come across this entire time in France. That's pretty cool. Look. This one right here is English too. Amazing. So I bet you they were teaching their children English. And look at this. Yeah, all these are English books. It's amazing. Yeah, I imagine they were educating their kids on English. French cartoons. Wow. That is so cool. These little clues tell you a little bit of something about the people that lived here. Very neat. Oh, wow. And look at this room. I mean, this room looks like a painting. It's just so still. Yet so many little things in the room are moving. And it's a huge, huge space. I love the blue theme. It's a strong wind. Apologize about the wind noise, guys, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. This is a very interesting brown fireplace mantle that completely contrasts with this blue here. Interesting choice. A little bit of something in these drawers. I imagine this might have been a children's room. There's a little sculpture of a little boy. I think, guys, that this was a children's room and these small beds the children slept in, which would explain why there's children's books right outside the room. There's so many kids that have lived at this castle. Yeah, it's all children's clothes. Could you imagine being a kid growing up in a castle? Oof, doesn't look like we can make it through there, but I think we can go around the other side. This definitely connects to another bedroom. Go this way. Back in this room. And back on this side with the servant stairs. And over here into this bedroom here. Look at this huge Turkish rug on the floor and these beds. Oh wow, look at this. These very old gloves. Wow, this is fancy. Look at these pearls. That's amazing. And these are tiny for little girls' hands. With this pink wallpaper, I imagine this was definitely a little girl's room at one point. Monograms. Wow, this is a cool book. They took influence from these designs to design these places. I've seen a lot of mosaic tiling that looks like this. It's a very old font. Love the little buckle on this book. It's wild because, I mean, look at this. It doesn't look like anyone's gone through this. Wow, look at this. These boots out on display like this. And look, this looks like cleats. These were hunting boots for sure. They look like a tough pair of boots. And I bet they went inside this box. Speaking of hunting, we have a hunting scene right here. Looks like a guy shooting a fox. Another hunting scene right here. Now there's a bunch of dudes. We got a dead fox. All the dogs are excited. Yeah, these people loved hunting. See what's in these drawers are over here. Yeah, so many little artifacts, hunting artifacts. And look, this is all hand carved out of this block of wood. But we got clothes in this wardrobe. Nope, it's empty over there as well. I love this room. This big pink Persian rug on the floor, along with the pink wallpaper. And these black and white photos. It's an absolute museum in here. We have a small bathroom. Of course, we got pink floors. And it looks like we got flippers. No telling how old these things are. Looks like a painting of servants. Maybe they kept those people in the basement. All right, I say we move along. And look at this closet here. More storage of all these paintings that used to hang up all around this castle. All here too. They just stuffed them all away in this closet. There's probably some pretty incredible pieces in here. But again, like I said, we'll never know. All right, so we've seen the third floor, we've seen the second floor. Now it's time to see my favorite floor, which is the first. Get ready for this. This is incredible. Okay, let's go down this beautiful set of stairs. Well, look at these cobwebs here on the window. So French. I only see cobwebs like that in France. And look at this. If anyone recognizes who this guy is, let me know in the comments below. And yes, that's a real painting. And this big deer head. Again, they probably killed this deer somewhere here on the property. We have a mongoose. Guys, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Look how masculine this bottom stairway is. This is decorated with slaughtered animals. Another deer hoof. Looks like maybe a foxtail. And this amazing old fire extinguisher. I mean, look at this thing. You hang your coats and your hat up on this thing. Leather goods. We got dog leashes in here. It looks like old stuff for hunting that's in this drawer. Maybe a rifle sling, musket sling. Artifacts everywhere. And check out this this carved name in this cabinet. It says RR. All right, you guys are not ready for this, but here it is anyway. This is the slaughter room. Even these chandeliers are made of antlers from the deer they killed. All these deer. And check this out. This is one of their hunting dogs. There's a plaque right here with his name on it. It's 1868 is the date on it. Man, this must have been one hell of a hunting dog to earn its place here on the wall like this. And this one too, check this out. This one right here is dated 1883. And look, December 1934. I mean, this room is what nightmares are made of. This one right here, 1882. Look at all this. This is all black mold. You see why I'm trying to go so slowly in this room and not stir up any dust whatsoever? All of this is lethal black mold. Look, we have a wild boar up top there. And another one there as well. We have another hunting dog here. And this one is 1879. This is absolutely incredible. I mean, guys, I say this all the time, but we're in an actual museum. Looks like some riding boots. We got a fox here. This whole wall is absolutely lined with them. I mean, these people loved to hunt. And if all these dead animals isn't enough, they still go and put artwork of hunting too. And look at this fox here. We got a fox here. And one right here as well. And then here we have, oh my God, we have a dining room with dozens of more heads in here. Wow. And look at these wild boar. I mean, these are big creatures. Look at this. And look at their teeth. I mean, this is one of the creepiest, most amazing things I've ever seen in an abandoned building. This china. In immaculate condition. Let's see what's on the bottom of this plate. Again, if anyone recognizes the bottom of this plate, let me know in the comments below. And more china here as well. I can imagine back in the day, this room was completely stacked with china. And this trophy cup says something on it. Something Gervais. It's 1937. Some type of competition trophy. Surprised these drawers open so easily. So much china in here. Wonder what this thing was. Some type of serving plate. Something fancy used to go in there. I imagine someone looted it years ago. And this one seems to be locked or stuck. Definitely don't want to force it. I'm blown away at how much stuff is still left behind in this castle. Oh, and check this out. This looks like olive oil. Wonder what is in here. It's closed, it's sealed up by cork. It's either some type of oil, seasoning, or alcohol that's in this. So interesting looking. I love this silk lining. So satisfying. Gosh. Oh, and this green granite fireplace. I mean, this is a hunter's castle, isn't it, guys? I just noticed all the detail in the crown molding up top. So beautiful. And check out these old leather chairs. Nothing elegant about this place at all. I mean, come on. It's wild that these are carvings out of a solid chunk of wood. Someone carved this by hand. And over here too, all these scenes. Got a fox stealing a chicken. I wonder what this room is across the hall. Oh my God. What a beautiful piano. I don't want to force it open. What a beautiful, grand piano. Of course, we have a big white marble fireplace. Oh my God, this room is incredible. And look at this floral, very feminine rug that's on the floor. It's so crazy how we just came from such a masculine room right into such a feminine space. It's like we're entering completely different worlds, all within this castle. All these old songbooks. I mean, check this one out, guys. This songbook is from 1907. Oh, God. Artifacts. Artifacts on artifacts. I mean, look at this. This chair even. This embroidery. This scene that's in it. I feel like I'm in such a sacred space. We got cards in here. So I imagine this was just the general entertainment room. I could imagine back in the day, people standing around, lining the walls, listening to someone play the piano, all singing along, maybe some people dancing right here or over there. And now this room is just cold and quiet. All these seasonings, ingredients, herbs. Wow, incredible. All these old letters, all these memories tucked away in this drawer. All these songbooks that people sang from. And this now dark room that used to be glowing from the fireplace. And over here we have the study/library. Look at this big book. Gosh, I wish I could read this, but I do not speak French. It's definitely some type of history book. I mean, this thing is huge. And look at this illustration. And look at this old typewriter. I've never seen this brand, Underwood. So satisfying, these buttons. I think this is an old Bible. All accounting books. All these records and documents whoever lived here was keeping up with. Of course, we have another deer head. We mustn't forget that many deer were murdered by the people who lived here. Ooh, this is a good one. Also Royal, I recognize this brand. And this one, oh, look at this. It still moves. An old ink tray. I mean, these are very, very old books in here. Look at this old leather-bound book. No telling when this thing was made. And look at this artwork when you open the book. I almost don't want to touch it because it's so fragile, even though it's been sitting in this moist, abandoned castle for years. And all of these books, which they all pretty much look the same. Imagine they're encyclopedias, history books. Look at these newspaper articles. Look at this. These are all dated. This is 1954, 1953, 52. Oh, we got some from 1946. Wonder why they were keeping these articles. I guess this is what people had to do back in the day. Before Google. Let's see what's in here. I mean, guys, there is just... I will never have enough time to go through this mansion. Oh, check this out. We got some old bullets. Looks like some 9mm bullets. I mean, I can only imagine the people that lived here were heavily armed. Just judging by all the dead animals littered all around this place. Oh my God. So many documents. And it's wild because all this stuff is neatly stacked, meaning like no one's gone through this stuff yet. And I love how these doors right here are curved. Such fine craftsmanship that went into constructing this place. Again, we have a beautiful, beautiful chandelier up top. Of course, another white marble fireplace in this room as well. I love how this candle has been burnt. So we got some Chinese artwork here. And guys, check this out. We have a sword. And look how the green handle matches the green velvet. This is incredible. Obviously, it's a decorative sword, I believe. Not much of a sword expert. But that is amazing that that's just still there like that. This beautiful red velvet daybed. Imagine they used to go right by that window. Or maybe here. Just come in this room, lounge around, read a book, write a letter to one of your loved ones.
I found how to get to the basement.
Oh, Carter found how to get to the basement.
Check it out?
Yeah, dude, let's go check it out.
All right, let's do it.
All right, teaming back up with Mr. Banks to go check out the lowest level of this incredible castle. God, this place is crazy. Okay, I see. There's like a little nook down here. There's a whole other set of stairs down here. Yo. Of course there's a basement. There's probably a wine cellar down here too. Wow. Guys, what? Look at this mirror. Never seen a mirror like that before in my life. There's so much antique storage down here too. These old boots. I mean, look at these things. There's some tough boots. Wow. Where are we? Look at this old pulley system. I imagine they would put food trays down here and they'd pulley it up right up to the top. And I bet you this is the kitchen. Oh, this is wild. Guys. Incredible. Look, sucre, sugar. Got cafe, coffee. So cool. Got a vinegar one. This is amazing. And look at this big fireplace where they would basically hang big cauldrons, make soup, roast things over the fire. And this big stove here. And this is a big old kitchen. And no telling what is in this old safe. Oh, and check this out, guys. All this original copper kitchenware. Wow. And look at the green patina on it. This is crazy. And this food scale, I mean, it is like we're in a completely different world down here. And look, the floor is this mosaic tile, what we talked about earlier. Oh, and then yet again, we have more artwork storage. Even down here in this old, wet basement. The big grandfather clock. So this is the bottom level of the left turret if we're facing the castle. And now it is pouring right outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's coming down. And I'm surprised there's not much water coming in on the building. I mean, a huge, huge kitchen down here, guys. All these utility sinks. So much storage for food and supplies. I mean, judging by all the bedrooms, they had a lot of mouths to feed in this place. And look at this. It seems like this is a laundry room. An old Singer sewing table right here. All these linens that are in these wardrobes here. And look, they would wash the clothes and hang them up on this line here. And the clothespin's still hanging on the line. No telling how long that's been there. Wow. Yeah, it looks like general storage here. We got a boiler room down there, which is probably flooded out. Yeah, it's pretty bad down there. So I'm not gonna go down there. Nothing to see. Let's go down this hall here. Okay, I see. This is the bottom of the servant stairs right here. Looks like we have a bunch of yard ornaments and lighting. And this is interesting. I think these are for candles. Oh, and look at this. Guys, like I said, just hidden treasures all throughout this home. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Pottery vases. I mean, these things have got to be so old. Some of them are probably worth a lot of money too. It's hard for me to wrap my head around all the things that we've seen in this castle. Not only is this place absolutely massive, but the amount of artifacts that we've seen is mind-blowing. At any rate, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. Like it, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and until next time, stay off the beaten path.